Today I'm offering what I'm calling a peace breath. Peace breath to turn on the parasympathetic nervous system, the side of us that makes us feel calm, peaceful, relaxed, our rest and digest side. And so to do that, all you have to do is lengthen your exhales. In and out through your nose if you can. We're going to work on making the exhale twice as long as the inhale. So I'm going to let you practice for a minute by yourself, and then I'll count it. What happens with the exhale is when we exhale that long, you get all the way to the bottom of it and you feel a little air hunger. Your body's like, I can't do anymore. And what happens when the air hunger comes is lots of good benefits I'm not going to get into today. But what happens is the inhale just comes to you. When we take care of the exhale, the inhale takes care of itself. So we'll start together with a big exhale. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. In, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. You can breathe normally. Just tilt your right ear over to your right shoulder. You're invited to keep that peace breath going as much as you can, lengthening the exhale. You don't have to count it. And opposite side, left ear to left shoulder. Neutral neck. Back to the first side, right ear to right shoulder. Take your arms down beside you. And maybe your right hand comes up and over to rest on the side of your head. Just gently letting the weight of your hand do a little work there. And that stretch in the left side of your neck. And then you're welcome to play some movement, maybe lifting your chin or lowering it, just seeing what that feels like on your neck. And releasing to the other side. Left ear to left shoulder. Left hand resting on the side of your head. Maybe playing with any movement that you did on the other side, lifting or lowering your chin. Then releasing, your neck comes neutral. Just check in with your posture, rolling your shoulders up and back, sitting up tall. Then take your arms out beside you, just little arm circles. You can move either direction because we'll switch it in a moment. And then go ahead and just switch direction. Good, and then the arms extended out wide, push your palms away and roll your wrists out. Other direction. Arms forward. And star hands, so big strong hands, fingers reaching out, and then you make a fist. And we're going to go super fast for 30 seconds, which is not easy at all. So just try to come back to your breath here. If you can slow it down enough, that's only about 3 breaths. Just 6 more seconds. That's a big exhale. And then just Just let your hands rest in your lap, palms up, close your eyes. Maybe you can notice the tingling in your hands. That's the work you've just done. You can blink your eyes open and just grab onto your left leg and hug it in towards you. Maybe a little lift and lower. Take it out to the side and back. Circles, all the things our hip needs. Other direction. And then other side. Pick it up, hug it in. Lift and lower. Out to the side and back. Turn it into circles. Circle out the other way. And you can set your foot down. Let's turn to the right side of your chair. So right leg stays on your chair, left leg should be forward of the chair. And we're just warming up the hip a little bit more, so just step back and in. We'll just do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Step it back, and let's do the bend and straighten. Most of you guys have done all these with me before. Bend the knee up, and then see if you can straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. One more. Bend and straighten. That's it. And then you can bend your knee, come back through center. We'll come to the other side. Stepping that right leg back and in. Back and in. Two. And 1, and then keep it back. Let your knee bend a lot, and then straighten it. Remember, you gotta be pretty forward on your chair, so this leg is free. It's hard to do if that leg is on the chair. About 3 more bend and straightens. 2, and 1, and back to center. I just realized I didn't give you guys our meditation, but maybe we'll save it to the end today. We'll move first, and I'll give it to you at the end. It's pretty good today. So grab your weights as you have them. I'll change to a little more upbeat playlist. We'll try this one. Okay, so weights are going to be right here, and I'm resting them right above my knees, or you can. And you don't have to have a super tight grip. Sometimes when we do weights, we have such a tight grip, we don't really need that. So just relax your hands. They're just resting right here, scooting forward on your chair. And we're just starting with a little heel lift. So lifting one heel at a time. Yeah, we'll go kind of fast here. We go lift, 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 lift. That's it, just like that. Back in with your posture, ribs lifting away from thighs. Shoulders back and down. You guys are doing great. Do 4 more each way. 3, 2, 1. Good, and we change it into a knee lift now. So you can always set your weights behind you if it gets a little hard, but otherwise we're just lifting, lowering, lifting, and lowering. And we'll take it up a little bit faster here. Here we go, ready? Lift, 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 lift. Just if anything, leaning a bit forward, feeling that crunch. No, our body's like lean back so you can do it, but try to lean a little bit forward so you have to use the abs. And you're always welcome to go a little bit slower than me or a little bit faster than me. Get connected with your breath by exhaling when you lift. It's short little breath. And remember, if we can, going in and out through the nose. And 4 more each way. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. We're going to add on to that. Here we go. Just the left leg first. We'll lift, kick it out, bend, and lower. We're going to do 8 here. Same leg. That's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. How do we work one leg, right? 1. Other side. Here we go. For 8. This one controlled. If you think trying to lean a bit forward, you got this. It's okay for the leg not to be as high. Uh-oh, I stopped counting. I think we're at 4. Is that right? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's alternate. First side, kick it out. Second side. Doing great. 2 more each way. So over here, we're going to the first side. Do it again on the first side. This time we hold the extension for little pulses for 8, 7, little lifts, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can bend the leg side down, second side. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Set your foot down. Take a fold. You can set your weights on the floor beside your legs. 2. Come back to your breath, trying to slow down that exhale. Hands to your knees. Inhale to rise. Let's do a little cat-cow before we go anywhere else. So just slide your hands towards you as you lift your heart, lift your gaze, arch your back. And exhale to slide your arms forward, round through your back. Gaze goes down, belly button goes in. You back and forth like that. Inhale to lift. And exhale to round your back, belly button in, gaze down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. 1 more each way. And exhale, round. And then we're going to fold down so we can pick up our weights again. Nice, good form, just like we do when we don't have the weights. Bring your hands up to your legs, and then inhale to rise. Very nice. So, core now. So just start with that core engagement that we always practice. So that space between your ribs to your hip bones, and as you exhale, trying to shrink the distance. And sometimes I realize that I only use my upper abs, so I've been trying to practice myself on the mind-body connection of lifting the lower abs up. I'm not sure if it's working yet. And then as you're ready, always an option not to use the weights if you feel like it's too much, but we're bringing our hands up right here. kind of like if we were on our back and doing a sit-up, right? So we've got a loose grip on the weights. If you've got cans, be careful. You need a better grip on those. And then we're just going to inhale here. Exhale as you tighten up your belly and lean to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean other side. There we go. Inhale. Exhale. Little oblique crunches here. Quick breaths. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's it. Keeping the elbows lifted if you can. Keeping your shoulders kind of opening up behind you. So heart lifted. You guys are doing great. We'll just do 4 more. 3. 2. Whoops, that was still 3. Here's 2. And last one each way. Good. You can bring your weights down to your lap for just a second. Maybe legs a little bit closer together, not all the way together, but I've got a narrower stance here. And we're going to reach the arms forward. I've got my palms down, but palms up is fine too. And it's a lean back, trying to keep a straight spine. Exhale, draw your belly in and come back up. Inhale to lean back. Exhale to come back up. I'm going to try to show it from the side for you guys. Lean back. Draw your belly in and come back up. Woo, 4 more. 3. 2. And 1. Great job. Bring your weights down to your sides. We're going to go back to those oblique crunches. And this time we're going to do 8 to each side at a time, not alternating, okay? So inhale here. Exhale to crunch the left side. Inhale back to center. For 7. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's 5. 4. 3. Drawing your belly in on the exhales. 2. And 1. Second side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Here's 6. Gonna draw your belly in as you exhale. 4. You're almost there. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Let the weights rest for a second. Second and final set of those lean backs. Okay, I don't know what else to call them. Call them lean backs. Inhale as you lean back, trying to keep your spine straight. Exhale to draw your belly in and then come back up. So to modify, you can put your weights down. Also just not lean back quite as far. We're at 6. 5, halfway there. 4, 3. You're drawing your belly in and then rising. That makes it the core workout. Last one. And lower your waist down. Oh my goodness. Roll your shoulders out. Yeah, I'm just letting the weights go in the crease of my legs. But even behind your seat is safe too. Roll them out the other way. Back to some legs. We'll take the weights on the knees. Remember at the beginning when you were like, we're not really doing anything? Now we missed that, don't we? All right, here we go. We're going to go one leg at a time. You're just lifting, stepping out to the side, kind of tapping, and bringing it back in. We'll alternate. I don't know what I just said, but we're going to alternate. Still kind of feeling that little crunch in your core. So if you don't, lean a little bit forward. And again, here, you're welcome to just set the weights behind you on the chair. If you don't want to do it with weights, that's fine. Doing great. can be any way you want it to be. I'm doing an inhale as I step out, exhale on the way in. But all breathing is good breathing. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Trying to enjoy this because it's gonna get worse. There it is. Okay, first side, so your left side, stepping out and in. We're gonna do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your legs back in and let's set the weights down like a forward fold. Give yourself a moment here. Maybe you want to tuck your chin into your chest. Maybe you want to shake your head no or yes. And then take your cans or your weights and just slide them under your chair so we can do this next one without them in our way. I don't think we can do them on this next one. Inhale bring your hands to your knees first, then inhale, rise. Need some water or something, go ahead. You can wait a second. All right, so we'll have to just play around with what we need our hands to do for this next one, but I'm going to hold on to the bottom of my chair, but I'm pretty far forward on my chair. We're doing the same step outs, but with both legs, which I believe we did with the ball last week too. So I don't know if it's better or worse without the ball. So you lean back just a little bit, and then we're just going to lift the legs, take them over to one side, and bring them back to center. Alternate, other side now, and then back in. We'll do 8 each way, so here's 7. Why does this feel so awkward today? It's 6. I didn't feel awkward when I was practicing yesterday, but now I feel awkward. 5. 4. 3. 2. Oh my gosh, I lost count. 1 more each way. Okay, that was a bit of an awkward one. Sorry about that. Go ahead and take your forward fold. And now we're going to pick up those weights again. If you need a break, it's fine. You can do the next step without the weights. Bring them up to your knees and then inhale to rise. We're going to go back to the step out, one leg at a time. And we're going to add a punch with the opposite arm. So we'll just go nice and slow to start. So let's just get the feel for it. Starting with your left leg, just step out and in. Other side, out and in. Yep. Getting the legs going so we don't have to think quite as much, because we're going to punch forward with the weight if you want, with the opposite arm that is then the leg that is stepping out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So working on focus, concentration, and strength. All right, here we go. We'll try to start here. Punch forward and bring it back in. Forward, back in. Forward, in. Either arm is good. You know what? Either arm is good. Either way, you're working on your muscles. I'll probably just switch it up in a minute too. And I'm leaning forward a little bit. I decided like that. Forward lean. Really having to engage the core. 4, 3, 2, 1. did it. Set the weights down. Maybe a little stretch right across the front of your chest. We still got more. I don't know if I made you feel like we're done. We're not done. All right, other side. We get to do arms now. Oh, there you go. You got it. Yep. So one arm across. There you go. And I do palm towards the back. So other arm across. Remember that even with stretching, not about what you look like, what are you feeling? Do you feel the stretch right there? All right, so as you guys are ready, we're like halfway.